Hi, I'm Russell Carroll, and I'm the technology coordinator at Green Park Elementary School. And I'm going to walk you through how to turn on and use the basic functions of your Ladibug or other document camera today. So, very first thing you're going to look for is power, and it usually looks like this. It's got the nice little red light. Hold it down until it starts blinking and changes to blue. Once it's no longer blinking and it's solid, it's turned on. As you can see, my light was already on, so it's turned on. We'll talk about those in a little bit, as it's not happy. All right, so light is now solid. It's good. I can turn off my lamp, and I've got my document camera turned on. Next thing to use your document camera is your projector. So I'm going to turn on my projector. And those take a little while to heat up, but once that goes, you're on. Now, some Ladybugs are set up in a couple different ways, so one thing you might need to do is change your input to go from your computer screen to your Ladybug, and you can just push computer to rotate between your inputs. My computer is not set up that way, so I'm going to be good to go. And so on my computer, there's the Ladibug app and program, and mine is Ladybug 3.0. Newer Ladybugs have Ladybug 4K, and older black document cameras are going to use this AverVision. So those are the three things you might need: Ladybug or AverVision. And once you have it up, you've got this, which shows what's under your document camera. You can click and drag around. I like to click right here in this little black corner. Everything else is a button, even though it doesn't look like it, to drag around. I'm going to drag it onto my second monitor, which is my screen, so that kids can see it. And I'm going to expand it to go full screen. So kids can now see what I'm projecting on my document camera. And once I've got it up, I can zoom in or zoom out on particular parts of my page. So right now I'm going to zoom in on the problem I want to do. And I want number one big because in my classroom, kids are way at the back of the room and I want them to be able to see it really well. So once I've done that, you've got the really handy freeze button. Usually in the center, it looks like a snowflake, and you can click that. And then your document camera is frozen on the screen. You could do the work on your own on the page and then unfreeze it so kids could see it, or you can talk through on the board. Okay, we're trying to make 10. How can I add these together to make 10? I want to use all of them. What can we think? Give kids time to think, whatever you're going to do. If you have a smart system, whether it's a Dymo, Mimeo, Promethean board, you could also annotate up on the screen. Then when you're done, simply unfreeze again, whether you're showing your answers, and then you could zoom back out, go on to the next problem or whatever you're going to have kids do. Some of the document cameras have two lights. Most have at least one, and you can turn on the lamp with a little lamp button to get different levels of light on your paper. So then the projector looks a little brighter, better image. Sometimes turning the light on creates some odd glare, so play around with what works best in your classroom with your natural light settings. So at the end of that time, or at the end of your day, it's always best to turn it back off so it's not on all the time, or at least turn off your lamps. Turn it off. You're holding down the power button until it blinks red again, and you are good to go. and then turning off your projector. Off, you push it once and it's going to say, are you sure you want to power off? Press the power button again and it turns off. If you make a mistake and you turn off your projector, make sure you wait until the red blinking light is completely off before turning it back on again, because the bulbs have to cool down. They're pretty hot and pretty expensive, so we don't want to burn out the bulbs. And those are the document cameras. If you have any questions about yours, please ask your mentor teacher, someone else at your grade level, or your technology coordinator for your building, and they would love to help you out with more.